Good morning, tree lovers. Thanks for looking in on the EcoGeeko channel. It's a fantastic spring morning, the skies are blue, and it really is the perfect time to be looking out for magnolias. Now these are in bloom right now. In actual fact, they've been in bloom since the middle of February, 21 days earlier than in 2023. Now there are several hundred different species of magnolia, but actually they come down to a couple of key and important ones. They go back to the time of the dinosaurs. Dinosaurs munched on these and saw these pretty much as we see them today. They're the first flowering plant to evolve, and this is before flying insects are around. So rather than anything like a honeybee that needs nectar, instead the flowers produce lots and lots of pollen, which is a reward for a ground scurrying beetle. The flowers themselves don't have petals, they have something called a tepal. At the end of the day it's fairly similar but thicker, and so when a beetle would have gone in, they would have been trapped there, really dust themselves with pollen, and wouldn't have been able to have chewed their way out until they had really covered themselves with pollen, which is what the plant wanted. The flowers do have a scent, but it's not very strong. In fact, if you scratch just into the bark on young twigs, you find that that's got a really lovely smell, a smell of lemony ginger in many of the species. The genus is named after a chap called Pierre Magnol, who was the curator and director of the Botanical Gardens in Montpellier. And there was another very important gentleman called Etienne Soulange. Now, he fought with Napoleon, but afterwards he retired to do gardening in Paris in about 1820s, and he was the first person to take the Chinese Yulan magnolia, which is called Magnolia denudata, and the Japanese Mulan, which is called Magnolia liliflora, and he came up with a hybrid which is now called the Magnolia cross soulangeana. And here it is. It's the one that you will find in 90% of all of the gardens. Well, I hope you're able to find some magnolias. They're in bloom on a street corner near you just now. So do get out in springtime and enjoy the wonderful sight. Don't forget to subscribe to the EcoGeeko.